Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only when I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not.
The Jets in trouble.
See me dip, damn saucing.
Why you say that?
Trevor Simeon got hurt a second ago.
Who?
Their backup quarterback. You know, Sam Dollar out with like mono something.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm time to bring the bass bird.
So you gotta post a link to your stream.
You said what?
Nah, that's what they said in the chat. You gotta post a link.
The fuck? How am I supposed to post a link? They can suck my dick. I'm just kidding.
I just go on YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I said I gotta find this shit on YouTube now.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with
I'm not tagging everybody in.
I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you.
I'm gonna put the link in there. You ain't gotta worry about it.
I just did it.
Oh, okay.
That shit tagging everybody be like, cause that's too much.
New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag.
What, you watching it now?
No.
I hope it's not saying I was watching it. Okay.
You ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the breeze.
This shit ridiculous.
Lace up the shoes, chase up the
What?
Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. Leave it in the skin, case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coats.
I was just trying to stay fast and work. Ain't that, I would be bad as hell, ain't nobody watching.
Somebody gonna watch it.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this time in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
That's what you want to do is motherfucker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Brissett. And incomplete to open things up.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Brown. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I don't even know what play I picked.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry.
He do look slow, though.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there. Decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, check my 50.
You know I'm not playing with you.
Mahomes now to throw. I was going to let this go for the end zone. And it's
Let's go!
at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide.
You know that was bullshit.
Your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
That shit
What it does is allows a defender to gain
That shit
some
said
ground
use the SWAT, and I had you.
and have a chance to affect the pass.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. In 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw, Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Nobody kicks it to him.
A big-time return there.
I thought he was
40
injured.
yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Ah, that's what I was like. I could have sworn this motherfucker was injured. You make sure to say that quick.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check safety. Check safety. Check 43. 43.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh my God.
I'm not letting you burn me.
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Ross. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
If you would have saw it, Tyreek Hill burnt the fuck out of whoever was uncovering.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, it's McCoy. And he'll keep
Come on, I definitely hit it.
15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle.
I just feel some type of way about you having John Ross.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's different.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker
As soon
on to
as
kick
I
it
saw
away.
him, as soon as they said trades are open, that's the first person I went to.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there's optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake, here's Brissett, rolling to his right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make.
What are you talking about? How he ran under?
Can really generate big plays.
Okay, we saw the same thing.
4 yards the pickup, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
You say you saw it?
Connecting on the extra.
No, I did it because I was thinking he's not going to throw it that quick.
Oh, no. As soon as I saw him breaking that, I was looking at the, what you had, linebacker on him?
So all even at 7 down.
As soon as I saw him stay down, I was like, yep. Because he must have seen the blitz or something.
A yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Oh, this motherfucking Redskins nigga is 3-1.
I don't understand that.
Hey, chill, B. What the hell?
Said you was experiencing network issues.
They said you were.
At the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they're going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 59 yards.
I love how you got into the squad.
They're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay.
They need to fix this.
Know where you are on the field. And he
I
just
was
gave
mad
up at
as
a minimum
shit.
3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
I had to breathe after that one because I was like, I know I didn't leave that motherfucking end zone.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And an alley to run. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, he was motherfucking faster.
A big play there for Indy. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
I saw it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They don't ever do that shit no more.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time
Did he retire today?
Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting him the way he's booting him, keep going, big guy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Look at him.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right.
Damn, man.
And this is incomplete.
I think he got me.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to let this go.
He got it! Son of a bitch! I saw it!
For a touchdown, Kansas City. John Ross with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
The heck?
Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10.
Okay, what did it say on your screen when that happened?
Your opponent experiencing network issues.
That shit said your opponent. Fucking janky ass.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Huh? What do you mean? What game? Oh, it's still going on.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their
Who's
next
it?
drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
We know each other too well.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Your excuse. I don't like that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
I could have made him fumble run with one hand.
In the first half.
Is that what you talking about before that he ran with one hand?
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
That shit looks scary as hell.
The pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
I'll be thinking I'm about to bump.
Hit them with something else.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Crazy.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And
Come on,
that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Going deep downfield for Ross. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half time setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to
Look
set.
at that.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
You said what?
Running out onto the field.
So you're not passing the ball like that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but
Gotta switch it up sometimes.
teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
This is all slant.
They'll go again here with Matt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Mack, draw play. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
He gets too slow.
To pick up there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
You're lucky I didn't take
Might have needed just one more block as it stands.
It wasn't happening. I wasn't worried about it.
Return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position.
Right,
they take over
to
with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
This game, hit stick turns into you falling to the ground.
That shit stupid as hell.
You don't get anywhere close near him?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to McCoy. And inside the 20.
He really be walking with one hand.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You saw him at the last second, didn't you?
Oh my, yeah, that's how I let it go, and I forgot he has a red zone. Oh shit. He has this thing where once he throws in the red zone, it's an accurate pass all the time.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Come on!
Sometimes, right? They just take over.
Let Nick catch you from behind.
Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
I think Quincy, you watching? Oh.
Is he really?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100.
That was terrible.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus.
That is not the route he was supposed to run.
Will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I don't know what you had on point.
The good old cover.
No, he's supposed to cut across. Like as soon as he hit that opening middle,
that's the first
he's supposed to cut straight across.
Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's
oh my God,
Lyman, just as we saw there.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
It's caught inside
the Tyreek Hill.
You let go of the safety.
Kansas City touchdown.
Fuck it, Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And
he got hit right at the last second.
Game now. The lead moves to 17.
Please get it off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Ooh.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go, B. Big series right.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
Yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again.
Right over there. Right, 58, right there. Watch the run, watch the run. 58,
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
What was that?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I was trying to think the same thing.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darren Lee picks it. He was looking for Matthews that time.
I'd have threw it away.
I threw it too early.
43.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Woo, fast.
And he is going to be taken down.
Why didn't let me hit stick that?
Final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC.
Oh, we got 56 passing yards?
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football
Yeah, I told
here
you.
as we
That's
get
why I
set
said you ain't even
for
passing
quarter
the ball.
number 4. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. 10th carry now for McCoy. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
He's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Taco Charlton in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd down, Brissett escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his...
This is caught at the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off, and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Demarius Thomas played for
the offense
Jets.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Charlie! 59, Mike to 59. Stay with your man. Let's get it now. Let's get it right now. First time.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Clayton Gathers makes the stop.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Mahomes going to throw it here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It was Quincy Wilson that time. Was able to make the play defensively. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work. And
this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That's out to Hill, right side complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
That 50 just add to the deposit.
Brandon, just mark that in the category of just not successful.
Right?
Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
And put the dollar back in the safe.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Okay, put the 50 cent in the drawer, you take the dollar out of.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
Yep.
I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
And this one of the drawers we got
a spark,
but that's something that does
took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Chiefs, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I really didn't pass that much.
No. You didn't play your game.
I gotta switch my game up with your ass. Tell me I didn't play my game.
You had 6-6.
Everybody don't got Patrick Mahomes. Yes! Every motherfucking time he just got open. It was him, but John Ross killed me in the beginning then. My poison just changed.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But then he come and see.